had 43 points
in total.
4 games.
Well, that's an average of, that's 10 points per game.
Yeah, just about. I thought you needed some help there. With
No. It was my pen. It was my pen.
It was your
clicking.
pen. Okay, okay.
Didn't want the clicking of the pen.
I thought it was the gears
of
rolling.
mathematics.
Oh yeah, 43 points, 10 points a game.
That
is
for a 3x3 competition, that's very high.
That is very, very high. She has been the focal point of the Vietnam offense.
So 10 points per game. 1 point per minute.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough. Well done showing your math ability right
well,
there.
I had to recover there after just now, but it's not about maths. It's about basketball. Who can play the better basketball, quality and quantity-wise, in 10 minutes? Or if you get to the 21-point mark, regardless of time, you will win the game. So Vietnam and Singapore. This is going to be an interesting game here, Dre. So let's have a look at the lineups for both teams, and we're going to start with Vietnam from the Tiêm Tran, Ha Tan Ngan, Dan Thi Cam Linh, and Wang Thieu Toi Dui. That is the Vietnam team. And for Singapore, Nabila Alfian. And then we've got Ginny Yan Li Quoc, Leong Li Yi, and Natasha Ng. Natasha Ng, also a decent shooter.
Yeah, she is. But I would like to see how Nabila, who's the most dynamic player on the Singapore team.
Well, she's the playmaker.
Yes, she is.
She's more that point guard, sets the offensive sets. So I think she'd be, I think she'd be the captain of the team.
Perhaps, but I would like to see how she responds in this pressure situation. It's a do-or-die game for Singapore and Vietnam.
Well, speaking about do-or-die, don't forget, everyone, teams that did not qualify for the men's side is Sri Lanka, South Korea, for the women, Qatar, and the Philippines. So, top 4 moved through. Each pool had 5 teams, so 1 had to miss out. Nabila, it's the iron. Vietnam on the scoreboard early. Nabila thought about the shot from the elbow. Wang, the enforcer, Dre.
I must admit, it's a pleasant surprise to see Vietnam, the ladies, have a strong showing in this tournament. Basketball, as we've said in the past, not necessarily the most popular, or it's a very new sport in Vietnam.
Very new sport. But one thing about Vietnam in ASEAN Basketball League games, the Saigon Heat, it's always a full house.
Yes, it is. They are very quickly getting acquainted with the game.
A number of Saigon Heat players are also teachers and coaches at the Saigon Sports Academy, the Ho Chi Minh City Sports Academy. So that helps in terms of growing the sport.
That's right. It's a great way to spread the sport at a grassroots level. And it shows here with the women having a very strong showing.
Singapore pulls up for the 2. Wang again with the rebound. Xin chào to all our fans in Vietnam. Wang drives. What a finish. Splits the D. No defense though by Singapore.
Wang just put her head down and drove all the way to the basket. But Singapore responds with that nice drive as well.
Similar play. Wang. Nobody can stop Wang at the moment. Got to body up on Wang.
Yeah, Wang's not trying anything fancy. She's just putting her head down and driving. And Singapore tries to replicate that, but unsuccessful.
Copy and paste. Well, good defense here by Singapore. But Wang is open. Ooh, what that shot.
Referee says that was blocked, a deflection, and it will still be Vietnam ball.
So straight after this game, at 1 o'clock, we got Malaysia, Vietnam. Malaysia led by Heng. Malaysia with a record of 3-1.
In the men's division.
That's right, that's right. Yeah. So very unlucky to lose against Kazakhstan yesterday.
Well, I wouldn't say it was luck, man. It was just a momentary lapse of judgment. A foul.
They would tell us unlucky.
There was a foul when no foul was necessary in a very critical situation.
Well, under pressure, I always say technique under fatigue and pressure. Under pressure, and when you're tired, when you're fatigued, who can execute better technically.
Yeah, and it's a learning point. The men have done very, very well in this tournament.
Must say, our home team surprised us all. You know, they're really great players like HANC, great shooter, great attacker, great offensive player.
Move, I'm sorry, Ben, but strong move by Wang there.
Oh, good shot there by Nabila Alfian. And she gets back on defense very quickly, as you can see right there. Wang. Good defense by Singapore. Singapore is slowly starting to click right now for the 2.
Let's see if Singapore can get a stop here. They have to realize that
turnover. Nabila steals the ball. Passes to her teammate, Natasha Ung, number 13. TV timeout. 6 minutes and 59 seconds left in this game. It's pretty tight here, Dre. Vietnam started the better, but Singapore slowly reeling themselves into this game.
Yeah, Singapore needs to realize that Wang is their main focal point of the Vietnam offense. Key in on her. Make her pass the ball to someone else and make someone else score the basketball.
But Singapore electing to shoot more in the last sort of minute or so. So Nabila will get things underway. Their playmaker, their leader, their star player, Ung, hands off to Nabila. Nabila cross-court pass to Ung with a step back 2 and gets that.
Scores are tied.
And Wang almost loses the ball, but scores from underneath the basket. Got to do a better job defensively, Singapore. Hand off to Nabila. Nabila, crossover drive. Scoops it up, but can't finish. Back tap by Singapore. Singapore attack again. They were open for the J and nails that jumper. It's a good game, Dre.
It is a very good game. Action is picked up now.
Look at this high tempo. Vietnam drive. Ooh, can't get there, quite get there. But Quoc. Natasha Ung for the 2. Bit unlucky there. Thought that was going in for 1 second. 6-6, 6 minutes and 2 seconds left. It's tight because a place in the next round beckons. Wang to number 9. Number 9 to Wang again. They're really looking at that double teaming Wang, Dre.
That's a good move. Make someone else beat you.
Nabila steps back for the 2. Ooh, rattles out, almost went in. Vietnam tries to go for the reverse, but they draw the foul. Singapore making a substitution, number 5 coming in, and that's Leong Lee Yi. Nabila goes to the bench for a drink. Number 11 for Vietnam, Ha, will take a shot. Good shot. Singapore gets the rebound. Ha with the rebound for Vietnam. Takes it back to the perimeter. Wang thought about it. Drives. Got to watch the shot clock. Got to shoot it now. 2 seconds. 1. But Vietnam get the rebound. They almost lose the ball. They get it back. For the 2.
It's a 1 point.
It's 1 point, not a 2.
Yep.
One, take that back. Back tap. Good hustle by Vietnam. Now Singapore trying to apply the pressure. Wang tries to split the D and does.
Wang is unstoppable right now. I think she scored all the points almost for Vietnam.
Well, how many points has she scored in total, Dre?
She scored 43 points in total.
That's amazing.
Strong move, unable to finish. And a foul on the rebound attempt. You see here, a lot of contact. Strong rebound there by Ginny Quoc. Singapore now with a chance to cut into this lead. Now with Nabila sitting on the bench, Singapore is not nearly as dynamic. No one to break down that defense. They get a little bit predictable on offense. And a foul on number 13 as Wang drives hard towards the basket. Singapore now with 4 fouls. 4 minutes left in this game.
Wang. No problem from the free throw line for Wang. Now Vietnam with a 4-point lead. Nabila goes for the 2. Singapore got to make a shot, Dre, just to stay in this because they don't want to give Vietnam cross-court pass. Sorry, no cross. For the reverse. That was a cross-court pass, my mistake.
And we have a TV timeout.
Gotta love those TV timeouts, you
roll
know.
that footage.
Roll that footage. Looks, for those of you who are unaware of what a TV timeout call looks like, it's basically a movement of rolling a camera film, like the good old days. Some great highlights right here of Vietnam and Singapore. Still relatively tight, still relatively winnable for Singapore and Vietnam. Vietnam with the lead, with the advantage, but Singapore just need a shot and a stop. But
a good shot there by Ginny Kwok.
Very much so. Wang passes to a teammate. She's double teamed. Passes out to number 11, Ha.
And 3-second call. Ball will be in Singapore's hands now. Let's see if they can get a shot going here. Have not scored since Nabila subbed out earlier.
Number 5 for the shot. Good shot there by number 5 from Singapore, Leong Lee Yi. 2-pointer. This is close now. Wang drives again, and she's just been doing that all day.
Yes, she has. Just put your head down and drive hard to the hole.
Good athlete as well, so it's a bit hard to stop her when she's in full motion. She's very quick. Girl with size and speed. Can she do it again? She does it, drive, but can't finish. Tries to get the rebound. Jostling and hustling with Ginny Kwok. Leong goes to the bench, and now who's coming back on the court is Natasha Eung. Like I said, she can shoot, but she needs to play defense right now. So that will be Singapore ball. Plenty of time left, Jerry.
There's plenty of time. Singapore needs to get another basket here just to cut into this lead. Time is running down. There's only 3 minutes left in this game. Nice crossover. Unable to finish with that left hand. Tries again.
Tries to go for the putback, but can't get Nabila. Good shot there by Nabila to keep this game to make this game very tight. Good defense there by Singapore. Wang. Will she drive again? Spin for the shot. Ooh, so close. Great moves here by Wang.
Yeah, she saw that Ginny Kwok was overplaying her right hand. She just spun and took that shot. Almost went down.
Natasha Eung with the shot.
See what's going to happen
It's
here.
a 1-point game, Dre. Wang drives and does it again. Gotta stay with her.
Wang is showing she can go right and left.
Nabila loses the ball but gets the ball back.
Nice fake.
Nice fake and shot. Puts it out. Well done to Ginny Kwok. The pressure's on. Kwok with the ball. She wants to go for the 2. She drives. Good block there by number 9. Putting the hands up.
She's got to pass that ball out. She had 2 defenders on her.
1 minute and 30 seconds left. Vietnam for the J. Air ball. Only a 1-point lead here for Vietnam. Both sets of players looking a little bit tired. It's been a rough and tough game, just like the first quarterfinal, Dre.
Yes, it is. And Singapore are in a very good position now. They're the ones with the momentum. But can they stop this scoring machine on your screens, Wang?
Great athlete. She just puts it up right there. She's been attacking the cup this whole game. I think what Singapore need to do is really sort of figure out a plan to sort of neutralize her. And they don't have to do anything fancy. Stay with her, body up on her. Just put a hand in the face.
Easier said than done.
True, but if you want to go to the next round, you got to do it. Oh, Singapore! They have the lead with a 2-pointer. Now Vietnam under pressure with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Wang puts it up for the 2. Hits the iron. She gets the rebound. She's going to attack the basket and scores. 13 apiece. This might go to overtime. Nabila. Singapore with the rebound. Now Vietnam need to do something and do something quickly. Wang, can she finish again? No, good defense by Singapore. Nabila, she's got an open look. Can she finish? And does! Singapore have the advantage.
Big shot by Nabila to put Singapore ahead up 2.
Vietnam, scoop shot. It counts. Singapore, they're going to just try to waste a bit of time and then go for the shot. Passed it and just, drove to the lane. And
she could have just driven right away. She's done that all day.
Singapore want to waste some time. I think Singapore's got this, Dre. And that's it. Singapore win, Dre.
Singapore win. Very surprising move by Vietnam, not putting any pressure on the ball. Just letting the clock run down like that.
Well, like they say, sometimes it's a bit hot. You need experience to teach decision making.
You're right there.
Singapore caused an upset, defeating Vietnam 15-14. This is why 3x